Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Northern Beaches #1 podcast. You're listening to The Whip. Again, I'm your host, Zach, and here's Elliot. And we've had a lot of interesting happens in the last couple of weeks, haven't we?
Mate, we're back. We weren't filming for a few weeks as Zach was ripping and tearing across the Middle East in a time of crisis, which we're promoters of peace, so we won't get into it.
Exactly. It was a great trip, though. Enjoyed Egypt and Jordan. Lots of fun. Recommend.
We'll do a big review show, so we won't touch on it too much, but how does it feel to be back?
Oh, it's good to be home, man. Miss the podcast, miss the whippersnippers.
Yeah, straight into some shit Sydney weather.
Yeah,
if you're listening to this in Sydney, it's been an awful day recording on a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's been pouring with rain. Actually cold. I had to bring out my big coat at work.
It's freezing today. Absolutely freezing. I woke up early for the gym, getting into the summer body. Yeah. 6-pack season. Shout out to Just Train. And so, I was up early training and it was fucking freezing. And the gym was packed. So I didn't have a great start to the day.
Fitness First?
I am. But if any gyms want to sponsor us at Crunch Fitness.
Take Plus Fitness. There's a new Air Locker gym opening up in Northern Beaches. Shout out.
How do you know them?
My brother goes.
Oh, okay. And our webcam will be on soon.
Yep. He's coming on. He's very excited. There's a new Muay Thai gym opening up in Brookvale.
Surely free Muay Thai lessons for life. You guys
should go check it out. Definitely Empire Muay Thai.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that. Free promo.
With webcam, mate. Check it out.
Free promo. But
speaking of martial arts and murdering people.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, Volkanovski got he took the fight on 12 days' notice, so he's still our king. We still worship him, but he got battered, unfortunately. Really? Yeah, did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Do you know what happened?
I heard that it was a devastating fight.
It was about 2 minutes in, and he got head kicked to the Shadow Realm by Islam Makhachev, another one of the Dagestanis. Obviously, I've lost another bet to Kayo.
Yeah, I was literally sitting in a hostel in Jordan and opened my phone and there's your face
at
shared
work.
On Kayo's story. I was like, no way, he's done it.
At work, second time. They're big supporters of us, Kayo. But,
so what was the bet that you lost?
So if we won, we'd get Kayo sponsorship for a year.
What was it based on?
Volkanovski winning.
Yeah. Okay.
On 12 days' notice, which I should have known better. So originally I wanted to do the tattoo bet, but it didn't get cleared by the lawyers. I'm guessing insurance and a bit of public liability, which is fine. So then I went to if Volk wins, we get a free year of Kayo, and if Volk loses, I've got to pay for a follower's Kayo for 3 months, but I'll make it. Yeah, 3 months.
So all thanks to Kayo, one of you is winning a 3 months free subscription to Kayo Sports, the best place to get your sport.
And you'll win. I'm going to extend this. You'll win one of our products that's coming out soon.
Yes, coming out very soon.
I reckon
announcement coming soon.
I reckon that's a good one. But how you're going to win is you've got to follow us on Insta and bonus entries if you subscribe to the YouTube, and share us on your story and rate us 5 stars on Spotify, that'll get you bonus entries.
That'll get you bonus entries.
So you gotta follow
the whip and share on your story.
Actually, follow the whip, because if you're already following, then you would see this.
Yeah.
So you got to be following the pod and you've got to subscribe on YouTube. And then bonus entries will be commenting on things, sharing it on your story, getting friends to follow. If you screenshot it and send us the DM, and we'll go through them, and then we'll announce a winner in the coming weeks. And I'll probably start it from, you can choose when you want it to start, whether it wants to be straight away, whether you want to line it up with next footy season. I'll do something like that.
Yeah, okay. Is that too complicated for them, you reckon?
No. The whiffer stiffers, they get it.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
They get it. So that's what we'll do. Shout out to Kayo, though. Big supporters. Been very fun. I might have to give the bets a break for a while with them, but I'll be in contact.
Elliot's hurting now.
Yeah, I'll be in contact with them again maybe next year to, try work something out. Sponsorship soon.
Yeah, perfect. And then what was the rest of the card like? So
I'll give you my story of my day.
Yeah. Oh, was it a bit of a shit show?
So the card was on at 5 a.m.
Oh, that's right.
So I woke up 4:30, got in the car, dazed as anything.
You went and watched it at a mate's house.
Yeah, I went down to the local UFC house where all the boys get to. So I got in the car, went past Macca's, picked up a large cappuccino, hit the spot nice and early.
Lovely,
Sorry.
lovely.
Had to burp. I had dinner before I came.
I miss that good coffee in Egypt.
Yeah. And then better than here.
I missed having good coffee.
Oh, good coffee. Yeah. And then got to the card. Quickest card of all time. Every fight on the main card, I didn't do the prelims, but every fight on the main card was a first round finish.
Really?
Yeah, but I'll just go through the two big ones because the Johnny Walker versus Ankalaev one was a stoppage, doctor stoppage. Johnny Walker got illegally kneed in the head.
Ooh.
And then he's Brazilian, so there's a bit of a translation issue because the judge was, the doctor, was British. And the doctor goes to him, where are you? And he didn't know how to say Dubai. So we went the desert. And then the doctor was like, no, wave the fight off. And then he started trying to fight, like the medical staff and stuff. It was pretty etch. But we moved to the Kamaru Usman versus Cumshot. Hamzat
I'm not a fan of him.
Chimaev. No, I am a fan after his post-fight speech, promoting peace and love in the world. But got to the fight and first round, Hamzat is just absolutely destroying him.
Really?
Yeah, when I was surprised, I thought Hamzat would win, but I thought it would be close. First round, absolutely destroying him. But then apparently he broke his hand.
Oh, really?
So he
fighting?
Yeah, so he couldn't wrestle him anymore. So then he tried to just box with him and kick and Muay Thai and all that. And the fight became much closer, but pretty easy win. I think one of the judges gave it a draw, which makes no sense because the first round was a 10-8. But yeah, he rolled through, and then Hamzat, he's going to fight Sean Strickland now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, and
who do you think on that?
I think Hamzat's going to run through him. That's not a bet Kayo would agree to. That's so not a bet Kayo would agree to. And it's not a bet I'm willing to put on Strickland for the odds. So, and then we got to the main one, and I was like, Volk, 12 days notice. And my bias got the better of me. I was like, 12 days notice, he can do it. This is going to be legendary. Cement him as the GOAT. He walked out, and he was looking a bit chunky. And I was like, because he had to cut 13 kilos in 10 days.
Yeah. Okay.
And then put it back on. So he was walking out and he looked a bit chunky. And I was like, oh, no. Anyway, got into the ring. They got in. Islam looked chiseled as fuck, the best preparation. I was like, this isn't good. And then started the round. Islam just got him against the fence. And I was like, kind of just standing there with him, was throwing some knees, and he was all over Volk essentially. Then Volk broke, and I was like, here we go. Volk started launching some kicks. Then Islam boxed him to against the fence, and then just out of nowhere, just head kick straight to the temple, and Volk just collapsed.
Was that round one as well?
Yeah, in the first 3 minutes, and then Volk just collapsed. Then he ground and pounded him, but he was basically knocked out. And I was just sitting there just so depressed, another Russian just dominating the UFC, and I was just it was fucked. And that waking up at 4:30 to go through that card, it was a shit card. The UFC this year has been bang average.
You reckon? Not a fan.
Nah, not at all. And so many fights have been cancelled. McGregor hasn't come back.
John Jones has pulled out.
Did you see the video?
No, what happened?
He was wrestling and training and tore his pec off the bone.
Oh, so it was actually a real...
Yeah, Dana shared the video.
Yeah,
so,
right.
But
and everyone's like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but Aspinall versus Pavlovich is going to be an absolute scrap. Honestly, better fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they're just not as known. I think.
I feel like every time someone says something's going to be a good fight lately, it's just not.
I thought the same. Yeah, I agree with you. The Islam versus Volk one, I was like, here we go. But no, I think Jones will retire. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I was actually in Abu Dhabi.
Did you?
A couple of days before the fight.
Was it just going off?
No.
Just no one cared?
We just went to the big temple. There were random light things here and there, but I thought it'd be a bit more hype. Maybe I was only there because of
it's on
10 hours.
It's on, yeah, true. But it's on a weird island.
Yeah.
So it's called Fight Island, obviously. But you heard it here first. Bold prediction: John Jones will retire after this latest setback.
You reckon he's not going to come back?
He's pretty old, and
there's no point.
Yeah, you've done
Or
everything.
do you reckon he's run out of money and that's why he's back?
It's not a bad call. But I think he also wanted the second belt for legacy. But I reckon he spent a fair bit on extracurricular activities, if you know what I mean. He was into the booger sugar and the alcohol. So he might have run out of money, but I think he's done. He could probably get a job as coaching, or if he wants to do it.
Yeah, open a gym or work. Yeah, coach at high level training camps and shit.
So yeah, I don't know. It's been a dud year for the UFC, unfortunately, which sucks. But looking to Conor McGregor at UFC 300. He's back in the testing pool. So
Ooh.
the return of the Mac. I've been listening to some Conor McGregor things, just getting myself hyped up.
Maybe I might go back and finish that Mac documentary. I didn't finish
McGregor
it.
Forever.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I actually think it made him look really good.
Yeah, right.
Well, I've been watching the Tyson Fury one, At Home with the Furies, and
What's that on?
Netflix.
Oh, my
It makes
gosh.
Tyson Fury look terrible.
Oh, really?
But he's got mental health issues,
Oh.
so he can't stay around crowds for too long and can't handle like staying at home.
Oh,
So
what?
he just takes.
So he can't handle being at home, but he can't handle crowds.
Yeah, it's
So
weird.
what's he doing? Just walks.
He just walks his dog constantly and trains. It's like weird. All those fighters are kind of addicted to
Something.
to fighting. Like even Volk in his post fight when he was crying and shit was like saying how depressed he was because he got hand surgery and couldn't train. Like imagine being depressed and then obviously came out and
So what's next for Volk?
got battered.
Did he say?
He wants to fight in Jan against Topuria.
Back in his.
Yeah, back in his weight class. I think he's done it lightweight. He's 35 years old. He's had 2 shots at it. First one, arguably he won. I thought he won.
Everyone thought he would.
Yeah, but not mad. But
The second one.
just kind of sealed.
Yeah.
Sign sealed. Unless he batters a few more people at featherweight and then someone else beats Islam, which I don't see happening, then maybe they would do it and maybe Volk does it as like a retirement fight, try go out, double
What do you
champ.
think he tried to do trilogy because it was only 12-day notice?
Nah, just because the way he lost.
Right,
If it was
closer,
Yeah,
people would be
if it was 12 days notice and he lost maybe in like the 5th or like it went to decision or even the 4th and he was just got gassed, but just a head kick, you can get knocked out like that 12 days notice or 6 months, you know what I mean? It was just too convincing and
For sure.
as much as it pains me to say it, it was a shit card.
Shit card,
Shit
but onwards
fucking
and
card.
upwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Conor McGregor will save the UFC.
He's his only hope of like seriously. I just hope he comes and knocks out Islam, but it won't happen. Islam's gonna Islam's gonna dominate. Conor's got to fight Chandler.
What do they say? It's harder to fight in silk sheets.
It's true. Why the hell would he keep doing it?
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Addiction.
yeah.
Like I would not be fighting anymore. If he retired after Floyd, like that Floyd fight, he would be considered one of the GOATs.
That was an unreal like lead up
And everything. But he had to do the Khabib one, even though he lost, because like
Yeah.
that was like legacy. But he lost. But if he retired after Floyd and never fought again, then been the GOAT.
Yeah, should have retired after Floyd and built himself an iconic monument. Hey,
Well, it's kind of like when you're at the pub or something, and you never want to overstay your welcome. You know what I mean? Like Conor's overstayed his welcome. I feel like he's got to go.
yeah, for
Like
sure.
he's got to go out. That's the thing about fighters. Like, that's the only thing I respect about Khabib is that he went out as champ, and then now no one can ever argue about how good he was and stuff because he went out as a champ. Like he'll always be like everyone's always gonna have to live up to his expectations. Where like Conor, you know, I'm not one to give advice to Conor McGregor, obviously, but like it's kind of getting to a point where I'm like, you're talking so much shit on Twitter. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like either fight or
Shut up.
go enjoy your life.
Yeah, go enjoy your Lamborghini yacht, mate.
Yeah, and your kids and your wife. So, but anyway, anything else on the UFC?
No, that's it.
Kind of
mate.
it.
Um,
We'll do another review for the next one, which is Alex Pereira versus Yuri, which will be a scrap.
that'd be pretty cool.
It'll be a
I
scrap.
feel like Alex Pereira is slowly becoming a fan favorite.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. I didn't like him when he was fighting Izzy.
No one did, but
Nah.
then now that Izzy just lost and the fight
Yeah.
was so average.
Izzy's taking time off,
Yeah,
which I feel like Volk needs to do. He didn't look too good in his post fight. It was a bit worrying. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think Pereira will win, but it'll be a good fight. Yuri's got power. If Izzy can knock out Pereira, then Yuri definitely can. But we'll see. I'll probably give it to Pereira.
Yeah, for sure.
Predictions here first.
Predictions. Make another bet, mate.
And then Pavlovich over Aspinall.
Ooh, another big call.
Yeah, I think so. Aspinall's good, but Pavlovich is just Russians, man. Like they've got nothing else to do but just batter each other, so they just get so good.
Yeah,
Like-
they all just kill this dude.
Yeah, but before we wrap up, do we want to talk the new segment
Yeah.
or the new venture?
So we thought we'd be a little bit more interactive with our fans. You might have seen there was a story posted lately which got a resounding response.
I did actually.
We're bringing this segment because I traveled to a few of the 7 wonders of the world. I reckon there should be a 7 wonders of the world of the Northern Beaches.
Fucking for sure.
Like iconic monuments, things that like just speak to you, things that last for history.
Yeah.
So we put it to the fans, and we're going to start reading out submissions, doing a little shout out, and we're going to call the segment Iconic Monuments.
And there'll be a bit of a paragraph about why it should be considered a monument.
Why it should be listed as one of the 7 wonders.
Yeah.
Of the
And we'll
beaches.
start with the beaches and then,
Maybe we'll expand.
yeah, Sydney and then.
Sydney and then Australia and then the universe. And shit.
So should I announce the first one? Or
So the first one, we got a resounding response. If you were following, you probably would have seen all the comments. It got mentioned multiple times in the polls. Elliot, take us away.
it's the Stain, obviously.
The Hotel Stain Manly was nominated as one of the most iconic monuments of the Northern Beaches, and here's why.
Still are looking for sponsorships. Obviously, yeah, it speaks for itself. You know, a pub you can go to with your friends, whether you're looking to catch up or you're looking to grind against some sweaty bodies on the DF, you can go, you can have a rip. It's like, it's what I like to call pisshead Mecca, where you can go and just like, you can get pissed, but it's also a safe space that you could go drive. You know, it's like a temple of doom, but then the temple of whatever religion thing in the same place. And you can go on the pokies if you're into that, the brickies laptop, if you will. Not something I'm proclivity to. I'd rather have a punt. So if any betting companies want to sponsor us, get more responsibility.
Is there a tab section as well there?
There is a tab section. I've seen a few wins there on the pokies as well. You know, the vodka lime sodas are flowing. The beers are flowing.
Multiple bars, a really nice circular sitting area. James Griffin even mentioned he loved it too.
Well, yeah, and we're still waiting for sponsorship, obviously, or just, you know, discounted drinks. Like,
we'll take it, or a room just film a studio in. But that was one of the first submissions.
Yeah, so we'll do that.
Well deserving. And like, I've seen the pyramids now, Petra, one of the 7 wonders of the world, and the Hotel
overrated.
Stain. Overrated compared to the Hotel
Mate,
Stain, mate.
It's just a block in the desert. If that was if the pyramids were on this street and the council saw it, they'd get it down. It's a death. It's a death trap. It is.
It would obscure parking, and they'd put a no parking sign.
They would. They'd probably build apartments on the top.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun reading through everyone's suggestions. So please, we'll keep posting. We're going to keep making it a segment.
Yeah, it'll be a weekly thing. But if we have guests on, then it'll just be a post on Insta.
Yeah,
so we won't really talk about it. I don't have anything else. What are your weekend plans before we wrap up?
Man, I've got a Halloween party tomorrow.
Oh, is that a thing still?
Apparently,
I hate Halloween.
Yeah,
no offense to whose party it is. What are you going as?
They're probably a cowboy.
Just easy. Yeah.
I get to play with guns.
I'm not a big Halloween guy, to be honest. I don't like
trick-or-treating.
I don't like dress up parties.
Sometimes they're fun.
Nah, not for me. Not anymore. At 21st and shit, I get it. But now I just can't be bothered to spend the money on it.
Yeah, spending money, but sometimes they're fun.
Yeah, I'm just playing a bit of golf.
Elliott's been getting really into it. I've inspired him. That's what I do. Great leaders inspire greatness in others.
Yeah, you just got to look up to people in life. But looking for clubs. So if anyone wants to, you know, reach out. Or lessons, discounted lessons. James Garrison, reach out. Coming on the podcast when he's back from his trip. So
perfect.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else.
That's pretty much it as well, guys. Thank you again for your loyal support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. And remember, if you want to win a free 3 months of Kayo.
Yes.
Make sure you're following the podcast. Share it on this story for multiple entries.
You got to also be subscribing to the YouTube.
When are we going to be announcing it? Before you leave,
we'll give him a few weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
We'll give it a few weeks.
So we'll be announcing it, I reckon, on the 22nd of November.
When I go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And the winner will get it starting from Jan or something.
I'll do it from the airport.
Yeah. I'll do it in the airport.
I'll do it from the
airport beer.
Yeah, exactly. While I'm hammered before the flight to Thailand.
Mate.
If any snippers are in Thailand around the end of November, reach out. We'll go for a boogie.
Perfect. All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.